Hey guys, Christo Garcia, My Swing Evolution. I am so very excited today to bring you the swing of Jerry Pate. When I was a kid, Jerry Pate was the man. He was the man. Let me tell you something. He was born in Macon, Georgia, grew up in the Florida Panhandle. I'm from Florida. And he broke out in the mid-70s to win the U.S. Amateur, and then he was the Low-Am at the U.S. Open, and then the next year he won the U.S. Open as a rookie and the Canadian Open, was awarded Rookie of the Year and Co-Player of the Year his first year on tour. And I'll tell you, what makes the story so romantic is he has the most gorgeous golf swing you're ever going to see. The greatest balance, the smoothest finish. He's certainly one of the smoothest swings in history. And I'll tell you, it is really kind of crazy, now that I look back over, this last 10 years working on my swing evolution, that how could this style of swinging get thrown in the dustbin of golf history? The classic swing with lots of hip sway and lower body movement. I just think it's easier to hit the golf ball this way. If there's any one thing I can do, I would like to let people know that if you're having trouble hitting the golf ball with the modern shoulder and arm driven swing, learn how to hit the golf ball with your legs. It's what I do with my students. It's what helped me so much. I'm very, very happy about the way I swing a golf club and hit the golf ball nowadays. And I spent 2 decades banging my head against the wall because I just couldn't figure it out. So guys, if you like this content, click subscribe, hit a like, and leave a comment about Jerry Pate's amazing golf swing. It's really, really incredible, these wonderful golf swings from the past, because they unlocked something very important for me in my game. Now, also the MSc fitness program, it's 4 videos. It's a complete fitness and wellness program. It's only $29.95. You guys should check it out. That changed my life as well. So these evolutions, I'm very proud to be able to share them with you, but they're very selfish in a way because I start them to make my own self better. I do all the research, I do the work, I try and find out what the best approach is. And then, my gosh, if something really blows my mind and changes my life, I'm happy to bring it to you. So stay tuned, check out this video about Jerry Pate's golf swing and what makes this swing great. Very nice. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. This brings back memories of me when I was first learning about the game of golf. It was always on at my house growing up. My older brother, Don, was my golf idol. My dad, he loved to play golf with his patients. And Jerry Pate was the man. Now let's take a look at this Jerry Pate driver swing here. Guys, how good is this? I mean, I'm not even kidding, man. I think this is one of the finest golf swings you're ever going to see in your lifetime. Look at this. Oh, man, how smooth is that? Just incredible. So this is the 18th hole at the 1976 U.S. Open, and he is going to beat Al Geiberger and Tom Weiskopf, 2 of the other greatest swingers. I'll have to do episodes on them as well. But one of the things that's absolutely heartbreaking is I could only find a handful of golf swings of Jerry Pate. This guy is an 8-time winner on the PGA Tour, 2-time winner on the Champions Tour, major winner. He won the U.S. Open, the Canadian Open, and he won the first TPC at Sawgrass. And then he threw Pete Dye and Dean Beeman, the commissioner, in the water before jumping in himself. But take a look at this golf swing, please. Why don't people swing like this anymore? Why don't they teach this golf swing? It's so good. So what I love about this golf swing at a glance is let's take a look at this classic leg action. I'm always talking about it, guys, because it changed my life. But watch his legs, watch him kiss his knees on the follow through. Now, a lot of people, they clown the reverse C. They say, oh, you don't want to have a reverse C. But what these guys are doing is they're keeping their head behind the ball and they're allowing their lower body to work out from underneath them. Just like Ben Hogan said, it's down below with the knees and the hips. Okay? He gets through that ball, kisses his knees, and then finds a nice balanced finish. One of the things I just love is how smooth this golf swing is. So this slow motion is a little bit easier to see. It's a little choppy. It's just criminal that there's not more footage of this golf swing on the web. Gosh, that is just money. Money, 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 money. Now let's watch his foot slide. Did you notice that? So that means he's making a dynamite weight transfer to his lead leg. Not enough people are doing this, okay? Let the feet and knees, let the lower body work out from underneath you. And if you do it well, you're going to have some foot slide. Looks kind of like Norman even. So now this is what makes Jerry Pate so cool. Okay, he's got a one-stroke lead. He pushes it right into the rough at a U.S. Open. So we know U.S. Open rough is no joke. He's got 190 yards over water. And watch what he does. God, that swing is so good. Let's watch it one more time. One stroke lead. Where does he put it? So look at the cameraman. Cameron's like, okay, where is he? Where is he? One stroke lead. Wait a second. That joker went right for the pin. He hit it to 2 feet. 2 feet to ice his first U.S. Open. I mean, how cool was this guy, man? He's like, he was just a young kid. So here's a match where he got to play Lee Trevino. This is a lot of fun here, checking this out. Here he's got his cool head. He's got his cool hat on like Ben Hogan. But I want to point something out about this swing, and we're going to see it a little closer in the down the line view. Watch how he keeps that upper left arm connected, and he takes the club to the inside. Inside and up, okay? My good buddy Billy, that's his big thing that he had to remind me of. About a year ago, I was in doing the left arm connected thing, and then somehow trying to clear my hips, I got away from it and started swinging around myself. But we got to go inside and up. And look at how much hip clearance Jerry Pate has. We're going to see something very interesting down the line when we take a closer look at how he hits the ball. So let's watch Jerry Pate's full setup to the golf swing. Now, this next shot we're going to see is a down the line shot. I believe it's a 4-iron. Let's watch him go through his routine. So he's setting up to the ball, measuring himself out. So smooth and effortless. I love the waggles. I love all these things. I think that a lot of golfers could improve by imitating this. So now what I want to do is let's take a look at this inside and up move. It's become really, really important in my golf swing, and I'm going to be making a video coming up where I'm going to talk about my classic swing move right now. I mean, it's just so... this has to be brought back because the amount of frustration I felt in my swing for years and years, I just want to try and help people to get out of this. Look at how deep this takeaway is. So he is super duper deep. And now he lifts the club up. What a great position at the top of the backswing. So one more time, inside and up. Now he makes his transition, super deep hips. Look at how much he has flexion at his hips. And he is so balanced. That's one of the things I absolutely love, is how balanced he is in his follow through. One more time. Man, I wish I had better footage. But okay, here we go. I've got the red box on his head. Let's see how much he moves his head. You're going to see something pretty interesting here. Pretty standard. It looks to me that he keeps his head super duper still, but we see a slight lowering the way, most great ball strikers do. At the top of the backswing, he's lowered a couple inches. And then he's going to lower a couple more inches on the downswing, but watch his head. Yeah, that's the Ricky Fowler move, where he pulls his head away from where he was at the start. I'll tell you what, though, he keeps those hips super deep. Check this out. Look at how deep he keeps those hips. That's why his head is pulling back and away. But this impact position is just impeccable. And notice he rolls that rear foot. He's not popping up Michael Jackson style. He rolls the ankles. This is the classic golf swing, guys. Ain't nothing wrong with this. This is a great way to swing the golf club. And you're rarely going to see anybody talking about it in the magazines or on TV nowadays. Wham! God, I wish this footage wasn't so choppy. Let's just take a minute to watch this golf swing of his a couple more times, because it's just so darn good. Oh my gosh. I know what I'm going to be working on when this thing's over. I'm going to be driving those knees and legs towards the target. I'm going to have a little reverse C. I don't care. It's so crazy. These guys could play. So I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of Jerry Pate's golf swing, and I hope you hit them long and hit them straight. Okay, guys, once I got down to 130 pounds, I decided that I would try and put on a little bit more muscle. I started hitting the weights a little bit harder than I was. So I'm curious to see what I weigh presently.